what you going through, remember that better is possible. You gonna get through it, and you gonna look back and say, man, look how far I done came. But you still got other places to go. You still got more to get. You still got more to grow. It's your time and it's coming. Hey, what's going on, guys? This is Better is Possible podcast.
Yeah.
And we are live in the building.
Yeah,
you see the setup. You see the vibes.
Yeah,
we
man.
in here. What's going on?
So you just getting off the road?
I am just getting off the road. Yes, bruh.
How was that?
The road was great, man. This weekend was one for the history books. I had my daughter with me. I had Nova, and Nova met Crew for the first time.
Oh.
So this was like Disney or something, man. It was one of the best feelings in the world, honestly.
That's tight.
Like really to have my children with me and my children, man. I had my children with me.
That's beautiful, bro.
And man, beautiful ain't even the word. It was just like it was a blessing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To see like Nova, petting on Crew, like baby. You know what I mean? Like this is her baby. You know what I'm saying? This is my little brother. I'ma look over him. I'ma protect him. So that was a great feeling right there, brother.
Did that keep you busy?
I love my kids. They're amazing. Yes, they kept me going. I also got a new Frenchie. Shouts out to Dream Team Kindle.
Okay.
I got a Frenchie named Brossi.
Tight.
So I had my 3 kids with me.
Oh man.
Loops, I said I had my 3 kids with me. I had some churn with me this weekend.
Dang, was your daughter afraid of the dog?
Bruh, she was tap dancing like hell. Like,
for real?
But she would pet Brossi when his head was turned the other way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like she dog. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Roof. I'm like, yeah, no, like that's dog. Brossi turned around, boy. I'm talking about like her feet was on fire. She was jumping up in my arms, but it was still a cool feeling to be like, have her around the family and soak up that time. So
yeah, man.
Cool. What about you, man? How was your weekend?
My weekend was lovely, bro. I worked out a lot. I know you see my Apple Watch going crazy, bro.
Actually, mine was dead, so I didn't even see it.
Oh, you see they do, bro?
I was busy running around my churn.
Oh, you see how they do?
But hey, tell me about it. What you did? What you did?
Was motivated. Me and KP and the family went out walking, man. Walking through all these nice neighborhoods around here, bro, and just feeling motivated. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Knowing like, okay, I can get that. I could do that. You know what I'm saying? It really refocuses you. It makes you like, man, I'm a neighborhood away. Like, I can get here.
True story.
Shoot, you know what I mean?
No, true story. I know that feeling. I know that's a vibe right there.
Yeah, that was lovely, man. So, yeah, man, it was just a nice weekend, a nice laid back. Everything was calm. Just one of those weekends where you just vibe, like really.
Just enjoy the moment.
Yeah,
enjoy the moment. Living in the moment. I'm gonna say right there though. That right there, that's powerful. The mindset, like you saying. We walked around the neighborhood and I'm seeing. I know your neighborhood. You got $1 million houses surrounding.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like $1 million houses. And I know it don't go to 400,000. You know what I'm saying? These $1 million houses, and to say, hey, I'm one house
700.
away.
They 700.
I ain't seen it. I ain't seen that. I'm sorry. I haven't seen those 700s nowhere. All I see is like modern houses. I come to your place just to drive around the neighborhood, so I can see those houses and see that living is possible.
It's motivation. He be calling me up like, hey man, what street that modern joint on?
Hey, I need it. I got to have it. You know what I'm saying? But just to be on that wave where you're finally understanding it, right? A lot of people at times they'll be like, that's not for me. I can't do that. That house too big, or you know what I'm saying. That money will never come to me. But when you start just thinking those wild, crazy thoughts, like it could really happen for you. Bro.
That's like the law of attraction.
True
story.
What I'm
saying? If you believe in that, you know what I mean. You gotta really like think that. You know what's fucked up? It's something that a lot of black people do. I think it might be some slave shit that just carried on. But like I may be like, man, like, bro, you're a genius, and then you'll be like, man, nah, man, you know what I'm saying? But just saying like, nah, just you gotta like really accept that shit. When people say stuff, like you gotta be able to accept that shit.
That's like when they say the power is in the tongue.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And people speaking, like having affirmations or just having that positive vibe, that positive energy. When it comes into like what's going on for you,
right?
You know what I'm saying? I spoke with one of my homeboys not too long ago, and it was like, I see your little podcast is jumping, you know what I'm saying? I was like, a big podcast.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
watch your mouth.
This is a big podcast. But it's in no disrespect, but it's at the same time, it's like, this is my business and this is how I see it. I don't see nothing little when it comes to my business.
Nah, for real.
I take it serious.
For real.
So when it comes down to, hey, your little business, your little, no, cut that out.
Yeah, no.
How you see yourself is how you'll be yourself.
Exactly.
If you see yourself on a small level, you'll remain on the small level.
Nah.
But once you start walking around the neighborhood, once you start driving in an expensive place, once you start going to those car lots and saying, dang, that's my dream car, let me see how much it costs.
Exactly, yep.
Hey, let me tell somebody I want to just sit in it right quick.
Yeah, you gotta
because one day it's gonna be mine.
You gotta speak it. I would say, I bring up the slave days because I think it started when maybe a mother would be like, no, he's just a dumb boy, you know what I'm saying, just to keep the young boy away from the bullshit, or you know what I'm saying, masking and shit like that, and that shit kind of carried on. So now when you make compliment somebody, they don't know how to take a compliment. And
right.
You gotta really know, you know what I'm saying, you gotta know how to take compliments.
Hey, living your greatness.
Important.
Living your greatness, whatever that is, living your greatness.
Yo.
This right here is an example of it.
You know what I'm saying?
mean,
we had a quarter today. We had a quarter, episode 25. You feel me?
It's crazy because it was just a dream.
Yeah.
I remember calling loose.
Like, hey, man,
I was on lunch break, bro. I was on lunch break. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling loose, and I'm like, hey, bro, Kobe just passed. Let's just get on live and let's talk our shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, let's just talk our shit. I don't know what's gonna happen from it.
Yeah.
And he was just like, yeah, man, you know what? That's cool. Let's just talk about it because Kobe was our whole life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let's just talk about it. Yeah, whatever. Let's let it flow.
Yeah.
And after the first episode, we 25 in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we moved.
To really say, hey, turn that dream into reality. How you see yourself is how you'll be yourself. There is no obstacle too high, there is no obstacle too low, whatever the case may be. If you believe that you could do it, make it happen.
You know what I'm saying? Somebody walked on the moon.
Gotta
always bring it back.
Say it one more again for the people in the back.
You got somebody put their 2 feet. They put 2 feet on the moon. You know.
Catch about 3 coming soon. Hey, shout out to Eastside.
Shouts out to Eastside. Oh, shouts out to Eastside for holding this down for me, bro. Thank you for holding this down last week, bro. You killed that. Y'all killed that, bro.
Hey man, that is my boy. That's my brother, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
great message.
Where we start? Where you want to start?
Man,
I know where I want to start.
Go ahead. You saw how he just asked me, but
I know because I was just like, nah, nigga, I know exactly where I want to start.
Let's get it.
DMX and Snoop.
Boy.
The 2 dogs. West Coast, East Coast. Breaking it down just like that. Like, what's up? What you feel?
First off, them dance moves. I promise I'm not gonna be that uncle. I'm gonna know something. I'm gonna know something better than whatever they was doing. But when a lot of people were saying DMX wasn't gonna at least stick with Snoop.
With him. I didn't think he was gonna stick with him.
But DMX had some hits.
Boy, DMX
had some bangers, bro.
DMX was in there. Like
a lot of slept on bangers.
Nah, he was in there. He was killing that. I was like, bro, like, okay.
I don't even know if I was shocked. I was just more like, dang, like he did have that banger. Like I remember in middle school when I'm singing this, or you know what I'm saying. I remember when Romeo Must Die came out and he was all over that. I remember, shoot, he had a couple of movies in all his
Romeo
movies.
Must Die. This nigga was in movies like,
you know what I'm saying. All his movies, he had about 10 tracks on the album. You know what I'm saying. So think about that.
You know what's so amazing about that is that Snoop been in the game for down near 30 years, or you know what I'm saying, however long, and DMX was in there for this period of time, but DMX was still able to hang with motherfucking Snoop Dogg. And Snoop Dogg is a rapper's rapper.
Right.
Like he is, you know what I'm saying? He is the epitome of rap music.
True
you know
story.
what I mean?
No,
this
I
nigga
agree
will
with
sell
you.
you a Coke 45. He'll sell you insurance. He'll sell you fucking slippers.
Martha Stewart been to jail. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly, bro.
He's selling what? I don't know. He's selling anything.
Exactly.
He's selling anything.
You know what I'm saying? Off rap, he's world renowned. You know what I mean? So for DMX to hang in there like that, bro, like that's fucking impressive. And
that
then
was
he was
really
looking,
on some Bravo,
he looked
bro.
good, bro. He looked good. You know what I'm saying? He kind of fat. Like I love seeing DMX like that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He looked healthy, bro.
Very much so. Now that's one thing that you can commend. Like he still got that party in him, but he looks like he's in a whole a better place.
Bro, he looked happy.
Yeah, there you go. Like Like Eastside said one time, he was like dealing with depression. He was like, I'm finally happy with myself.
Yeah,
that's what I saw in DMX. Like,
yeah, man.
He was on some where the bitch is. Like, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, this dude, he's, you know what I'm saying? He wilding, but he's having fun with it. It was no like. You could see him fighting demons.
They shouted out his wives and his wife in the next sentence. Like, hey baby, I love you.
but to see that,
yeah, man.
Because if you know DMX, like you know his backstory, dealt with lots of drugs, he's fighting a lot of demons, things of that nature, a whole bunch of depression, things of that nature, and you say, dang,
he stole that car at that airport.
He definitely stole that car at the airport. But we're past that. We're past that. DMX you've been doing good things. So shouts out to DMX, Snoop Dogg. I think that's one of my favorite ones just then. Other than like Fred Hammond and Kurt Franklin, that one went off. But to see, I guess it was, our genre of music.
Yeah.
Y'all heard me say genre. Don't worry about that. Don't make that a meme, please. But our genre of music, and you're saying, all right, Snoop Dogg. Who's gonna be the next Snoop Dogg? Who's gonna be? No, think about it. But like our genre of music, who's gonna be Nova and Cruz Snoop Dogg? Who's gonna be Nova and Cruz
Snoop Dogg?
DMX. Snoop Dogg ain't gonna live forever. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't know.
Who's gonna be?
I mean, I feel what you're saying.
But
I feel what you're saying.
You get what I'm saying with that. But
nobody
there won't be no
That's
other
like saying,
Snoop.
like,
You're saying
who's
nobody
the next Jordan? It's like, nah, Jordan's Jordan. No, LeBron is LeBron. Kobe is Kobe.
Of the eras.
I feel what you're saying, but it's that's a weird thing to say.
It's like,
who will be the next Snoop Dogg?
It's like,
bro, you don't want
to brush over. But I'm just saying, like, who's gonna be the next big star like Snoop Dogg? Who's gonna have a Snoop Dogg presence that lasts 28, 30 years and still jamming? This man is a grandfather.
That nigga's
and
different.
Still jamming.
He's different.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man. He'll sell you reggae. He'll sell you gospel. Like, he's done everything.
I went to a concert in Snoop. Did I go to a Snoop Dogg concert? I know Snoop Dogg was performing for sure. It was a Wiz Khalifa concert, but Snoop Dogg came out.
Oh, that's love, bro.
And when Snoop came out, like, the whole crowd moved. Oh, you felt the energy. It was just like, he will never die. He's always gonna be Uncle Snoop. He always gonna be Big Snoop. He always gonna be rolling down the street.
Poppy
you know what I'm saying?
said Kendrick the closest thing to Snoop for the new generation. I don't see it.
Kendrick is, I think his music more substance than Snoop. So not the same.
Nah. If you
great artist though.
Sell me some a Coke 45. Sell me some insurance. If you could do that, then you know what I'm saying. I'll put you at Snoop level. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's different. Who would you like to see in the verses? Me and my cousin was having a conversation. Kevin Gates and who?
It don't matter. Boosie. Kevin Gates and Boosie.
Wow.
To Louisiana.
Wow.
I think that joint will go off though.
That'll be a ratchet ass fucking
but everybody have a good old time though.
Nah.
They gonna have a good old time with that.
Nah, you right.
They would have a good old time with that.
You right.
Kevin Gates and Boosie. They need to go ahead and do that.
You know what I was thinking?
Usher and Chris Brown. My bad.
Usher and Chris Brown.
That was on my person when I saw
Usher and Chris Brown. That's
because I think they gonna really dance. You saw how Snoop and DMX was dancing.
Yeah,
them boys gonna cut a rug.
I was wondering who the hell could Chris Brown battle, but Usher would be perfect. Usher would be perfect. I was thinking like Rihanna. I think Chris Brown and Beyonce. I don't
think Chris Brown and Rihanna would do that.
No. That would be a horrible. They can't. Yeah. Nah, they should be in the
same. Don't do that. Speaking of them. We ain't gonna transition like that, but it's coming.
Don't do that.
It's coming.
Don't do that. Keep it coming. Keep it light, man. What we brought up was Missy and Pharrell.
Ooh.
I would love to see that. I would love to see Missy and Pharrell. Like, we would be jamming like for whole 20 songs if that was happening, man. That would be beautiful.
That joint will go off.
Yeah, man.
Who would? And I know this wouldn't. I don't think this would happen, but who would rival Jay-Z?
Who would rival Jay-Z?
Because he's another one of the best rappers ever, in a sense. You know what I'm saying?
It should have been Snoop and Jay-Z, actually.
I don't know about that. Two different musics.
I mean, why not?
I mean, would you say else. Wayne and Jay-Z?
Oh, I can see Wayne. I can see Wayne and Jay-Z. I can see T.I. maybe. I can see T.I. hanging in there.
He has a vocab on him. Good substance.
I can see T.I. hanging in there because T.I. is kind of
What is he?
Jay-Z of the South. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to put too much sauce on it, but
That's strong.
You know
that's
what I'm saying?
strong. I remember when we first moved here, I didn't know who T.I. was, and everybody was like, you know, T.I. Lil T.I. I'm like, bro, what are y'all talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like, his name Tip. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know.
Oh
I didn't
God.
know. So I'm everybody in middle school is telling me about this guy T.I.
Yeah.
I'm like, man, I have no idea what you're talking about. And then 24s came out.
Oh,
I was like, oh, this nigga,
yeah. Nah, T.I. was that dude. T.I. was that dude, like, you know what I mean? Even during mixtape era,
yeah, like
he was with PSC, bro. He was dropping mixtapes, bro. Like, he was really fucking the city up, like, making classic songs off of mixtapes. Like, it was very important for the era, you know what I'm saying? And just cultivating the trap music, like the idea of it, you know what I mean? So,
he is really history.
And he made trap music the album, like, which is like, if I was on the island, I'm bringing trap music with me. Mm-hmm. I'm bringing Solange, Seat at the Table. And let me see, what else?
I ain't listen to the whole album.
You want to listen to Solange, Seat at the Table?
No.
You know what? I went to a concert. She was there. I went to the Made in America concert. Like, I wasn't on her. And then once I seen her perform, I was like, oh, she dope as hell. Well, that album is dope as hell. The next album is a whole nother vibe. It's a little too much. Where Nas at? Yeah. Would you put Jay-Z and Nas? I mean, they always try to put them next to each other, but
and y'all don't know if y'all gonna hate me about this, but I'm gonna just be honest.
Oh, he about to be disrespectful.
Not disrespectful. I respect good music.
Okay.
But when it comes to like up north music, like I have my preference when it comes to my music. I love down south music, you know what I'm saying? So when it comes to like the New York music and stuff like that, I can only listen to a little bit of it because I don't really feel them like that. I'm sorry. I love y'all. Yeah, grab your popcorn. Here it comes. You know what I'm saying? But I love down south music. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It just represents me a lot more.
You see how this nigga preferencing this shit?
You see? Come on.
Go ahead. Hit him with it. Go on.
People are better as possible. Better as possible family. I just wanted to let you know that I am definitely a down south music lover.
Yeah.
So when it comes to like up north music, I have some respect for some hits, but I'm not purchasing the whole album. I'm not listening to a whole album. You know what I mean?
So you ain't never listened
I don't listen to all of his albums.
Are you serious?
Yeah, that's why I just told y'all. That's why I was letting y'all know.
Dang. Nah, I rock with Jay-Z, T.I., Lil Wayne.
I can dig
it. Top tier. You know what I'm saying? Because that's just my generation. All right. What's next, man?
Moving forward. Luce had brought up something. He brought up a Verzuz with Chris Brown and Rihanna, and I said that wouldn't work because they had got into a little scuffle back in the day, which is one thing that we don't support.
Scuffle.
Yeah, no, it was a scuffle, and you don't support domestic violence at all.
Nah, that shit is sick, bro.
Don't support domestic violence. I wouldn't.
Did you see her online today?
No, I didn't.
So Meg Thee Stallion went online today.
That's
she was basically like telling niggas like, yo, like he shot me in my feet, you know, or she didn't say he did, but she was like, I was shot in my feet, like both her feet,
both feet.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying, and the idea of that, like, damn, they shot you in both of your feet. You know what I'm saying? She had to go to surgery. She was talking like she down there broke down crying like I'm a nice person. I was moving too fast, fucking with the wrong crowd and stuff. And hey man, one of them waters mine, bro.
Man, here you thirsty yourself, bro. You thirsty.
Oh, good luck, bro. Man, thirsty.
Back to the story.
And so,
come on, man, this guy. This guy. All right, so Meg Thee Stallion and we're talking about Tory Lanez, right?
Yeah.
So Meg Thee Stallion and Tory Lanez.
Well, we don't know if Tory. Don't know.
It's all speculation at this moment. So we don't know all the answers.
We don't.
But what's the rumor saying? What you got on
They're saying that Tory Lanez had the gun. Megan was shot in her feet. You know what I'm saying? And then you see that. And then when you see that video of her like walking down the street, having to walk backwards on feet that she was shot in, it spins that shit. Like it was already bad, but just the thought of that, like yo, like what the fuck was this nigga trying to do? Like, or whoever the shooter was, like what were they trying to do? What were their motives? The shit is disgusting, really. Like, you know what I mean? Just to have that mindset, just to go that hard, like I don't understand. Like
there's been points.
I already know your stance on,
you know what I'm saying?
On domestic violence.
Domestic violence, I hate it. I hate domestic violence. If you don't know, I lost 2 of my aunts to domestic violence.
Damn.
Both of my aunts were strangled by the people who told them that they love them. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when it comes to domestic violence, like, I have no tolerance for it.
Yeah.
If y'all that upset with each other, man, break up.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? If y'all got kids, whatever the case may be, figure it out. Go to court, whatever the case may be. But it should never get to a point where we putting hands on each other.
Yeah. I have a cousin who died from domestic violence.
Her
boyfriend burnt her up.
Dang.
He like murdered her. Like, you know what I mean?
And that's an uncomfortable feeling. Like, that sucks. So, to even have to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody torture you like that, burn you up. That's sad.
And it's always the people close to you that hurt you. You know what I mean? Like how you were saying. So it's just disgusting, bro. Like, and seeing her like talk about it, and then seeing her break down, that shit make you look at that shit like damn, like
this man really shot her.
But she's hurt. You know what I'm saying? You could see her hurting. Like, she mentioned, like, I lost my mom. I ain't got no dad. Like she's unraveling. You know what I mean? And people are just like making that shit a joke, and she kind of had to check a couple people. She checked Drea, and you know what I mean? Just like, so
there is no room for like jokes when it comes to domestic violence. That's my stance.
It's just like, why would a nigga shoot a girl?
I don't know.
You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nothing you could say.
From the rumors, though.
You know what I'm saying?
And we were speaking from rumors. We don't know. We don't have sources yet, but give us a couple years, possibly a couple months. We'll have our sources. Yeah. We'll be able to go ahead and deliver this information because of people that we truly know. So with that being said,
that nigga was tweaking, man.
Rumor report is stating that there was an altercation. They've been drunk. They're at a party.
They was coke, man.
Okay, there was more than drunk.
I'm guessing.
These rumors getting deep.
I was like, that's some Rick James coke shit they got going on. Like,
but if you get people in the room where they like, you go into a party with the damn Kardashian. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, when you get in a room with them, are you showing out? Are you trying to put on? Are you trying to? This is all speculation. This is a thought. Like, are you still the same person you are? Are you trying to portray to be somebody else because you're in an upper echelon setting? You know?
Yeah, that's just
so. Gross. Could you have got too drunk and y'all both, don't know how to handle y'all liquor, or y'all was doing too much drugs? You know what I'm saying? And then words turn into, we getting loud with each other. Then it turns to some hands being put on.
Why does Tory Lanez have a gun?
He feel like he need to be protected. That's what everybody else feel
like.
I'm saying,
like when you a superstar, like I would say Tory Lanez is a superstar. You know what I'm saying?
He's on a cusp.
So he shouldn't even be you don't be the person with the gun. Like, everybody know that. You can't be that dude. You gotta have somebody with you. Like,
who your right hand man?
You gotta have a security.
Who your fall guy? Somebody.
Your security, your shooter, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta have that person. So I think he was moving recklessly. I think she's moving too fast, and I think this was a wake up call for her. I hate that she had to go through that shit, but I think that'll make her tighten up. Even like, you know how she be smiling and shit? Like, you don't even see her like smiling, showing all her teeth and shit. You know what I'm saying? You can see that kind of pain. You can see it kind of changing. So, you know what I mean? But that's it's not necessarily a bad thing. You know what I'm saying? For you to protect yourself.
Not necessarily a bad thing, and like I said, not quite sure of all the details when it comes down to the story, but domestic violence is a no-go. So if you were in a situation, don't put yourself in a situation that's gonna force you to have to protect yourself in a manner that you got to shoot somebody. Yeah. Or
wait, who are you talking to? You talking about in Tory Lanez's case?
Yeah, Tory. I don't think Tory should have had a gun, but if he felt the need to have to shoot somebody, like, what was wrong? What was going on? And it could have been diffused without shooting somebody. In any stance, if there's domestic violence, that's no go.
I'd be afraid to walk out the house with a gun. You know what I'm saying?
Because you're afraid that you're gonna use it.
Because if you got it, you're gonna use that shit. So just like why does Tory Lanez have a gun? I can't compute it. Like, you're a millionaire. You got a bunch of, you're paying people are depending on you.
Yeah, true story. What I mean? You are the meal ticker.
Right, exactly.
You're the meal ticker, bro.
So you can't jeopardize nothing you got going on. All your deals, like, he just turned up with a deal. You know what I'm saying? Off of that what was that shit he was doing? The quarantine radio.
Oh,
just
yeah.
turned up off of that. You know what I'm saying? And now he's jeopardizing all of that shit. So
be mindful.
let me see. October
what
is
we saying?
Domestic Violence Awareness Month, and I think it should be talked more about.
True story. I do a run every October.
Really?
Zombie run out here at Clayton State.
Oh yeah. I remember that.
I do it every October and the fight against domestic violence. But definitely in October we're going to have a couple episodes in reference to domestic violence to definitely show our support, and we'll be out in the community helping along when it comes down to that as well. So
yeah, for sure.
Be on the lookout. Hopefully our world will be open a lot better, but if we do have opportunities to provide more information or at least fight the good fight when it comes down to domestic violence, Better as Possible is going to be there. True story.
Yes, I create keepsakes for organizations and walks. Honey.
Nice.
Honey Ray, holla at Honey.
Honey Ray. Shouts out to Honey Ray. When it comes down to it, because you go down, you're looking at their live and they in the pool, and the next thing you know, Major Stallion got shot.
Yeah,
bro. Like what happened? How did it turn around that quick?
Nah, you're right.
We was all just having fun.
You know what I mean? There's a valuable lesson in this.
What's the valuable lesson, brother?
It would be to watch the people that you hang around.
Yes.
Watch, you know what I mean? Don't be too open and just accepting everyone.
Yeah.
Really get to know someone before you go in these rooms. Make sure that you're around people that care for you and have your best interests at heart.
True story.
You know?
I agree with you. Another thing is just being able to go into a scenery or go into a room, go into any place, and just being able to be observant of what's going on.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Not every action deserves a reaction, but just more so just being able to see the room and see the tide changing to get out of dodge or to at least de-escalate a situation, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
It's those things are important when it comes to situations such as these.
Yeah, and he a short nigga.
He's like 5'3", 5'4".
That nigga like 5'3". That nigga got shorter after this.
And make the Stallion every bit of 5'11",
you know what I'm
6
saying?
foot with some heels
like,
on.
he really showing his character. This is something that he did, bro. He really showing his character.
Like Napoleon syndrome.
I mean, just pussy.
Okay, well that works too.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
there you have it.
If you
you put
she
yourself
probably ran up on that nigga.
Sorry.
You know what I'm saying? What else you got?
On the next one.
Oh,
sport.
Last week, you spoke on John Lewis.
Yes.
Also want to talk about C.T. Vivian, who was a civil rights leader who also passed on the same day as John Lewis.
Right. They fought a good fight together. They got arrested together.
Yeah, man.
Out here in these streets. Talk about it, man.
So they had the ceremony.
Hold that. Sorry. They got arrested doing the right thing, fighting for what was right. I'm not going to just let that go out with all the things that they've done for us. Not just they got arrested in general. They got arrested for doing the right thing. So definitely pay our respect.
Right side of history.
Yes,
feel me?
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? They was lieutenants for like Martin Luther King, and they was just out here, bro, like doing it for a good cause.
True.
John Lewis, he was the first black lawmaker to lie in the state, in the Capitol Rotunda, and his casket rests atop the built for the president Abraham Lincoln's funeral in 1865. So like that's a major accomplishment that he was there.
To really go down in history like that.
Yeah. I seen some flaw shit where they was like, man, his flag was wrinkled, and I was like, it's a whole thing, but you know what I mean? Besides all that.
Sorry. I was watching the news today and I saw.
And you saw it?
No, I didn't see the flag wrinkle. I saw that there was one of the soldiers who had to carry the casket. He passed out. They said it was like 100 degrees.
Yeah.
But I was watching the news with my dad. he was like, man, he just didn't want to carry a black man's casket. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
And I was like, damn, like, could that be the case? Like, you know what I'm saying?
It's some disrespect in there.
I was like,
I don't want to get too deep in it, but basically when you see a wrinkled flag, they say that shit is like disrespect.
Oh yeah,
it's like, this
anytime you disrespect the flag,
they do it to like traders and shit like that, so they try to like do some slick shit. You know what I mean? But that can't take away from all the work that this man did.
It don't matter how much mud you throw You know what I'm saying? Like, we always gonna come out clean.
Nah.
If you're doing the right thing, you're always gonna come out clean, man.
Sure.
It don't matter what it looks like.
For sure, man.
So salute to him. Definitely a monumental moment. A monumental moment to understand that he did fight a great fight.
Yeah.
And a lot of the things that he saw and he went through, you know, changed for the better because of his willingness to continue to fight the good fight.
Nah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? He was a politician from 1986 on. That's my whole life. You know what I'm saying? So he had a hand in making some changes that I am, you know, that I get to live through, that my kids get to live through.
Nah,
you know,
for sure.
so that is something that's definitely admirable and commendable with everything that he's done, him and CT Vivian. So salute to them, and we're gonna continue to fight the great fight because of people like him.
Right, exactly.
Where you can read history books and see, you know, great things that he's done.
Right.
Definitely something that's most important. Go ahead, Luce. What you got next, brother?
Portland, bro.
Portland. What's going on in Portland, bro? I've been seeing CNN. That gonna look like a movie, bro. Like, that's gonna be like the next what that movie called?
World War Z.
Nah, I wasn't going that route. I was going for the what's the riot movie? Purge.
Oh, the Purge.
I'm like, that's like the new Purge, because these people have created their own little city, right?
Yeah.
All right, talk to me. What's it?
You know what I'm saying? All that shit's going on. That's when they took over the precinct and all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
So
that's definitely out of a movie.
It's
definitely out of a movie.
I think that's powerful.
Okay.
But it's gotten to the point where Trump has sent like Homeland Security, like just agents to just go out there dressed in camouflage, and they're just like, they're just snatching people up, and I think that takes away from like basic human rights. You know what I mean? Like, we supposed to be the land of the free, and they got niggas just like overthrowing the police. You know what I mean? So it's.
But that's another thing when you say it like that. Like, if the police are being placed out of power, the president has the power to put something, enforce something else in power. Yeah, which is like national security.
We ain't never seen that shit.
That's martial law.
Yeah,
like that's what you're tiptoeing into.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you don't want to see that, honestly.
I mean, I don't want to see what's happening now, because anybody could just be dressed up in camouflage and just snatching niggas up. You know what I mean? Yeah. You know, so it's dangerous. I think it is unconstitutional. And shit, they need to tighten up. But
in a sense, is Portland doing the right thing when it comes down to, hey, we're tired of the police system, we're tired of the bullshit, we're gonna just take over? Yeah. Are they doing the right thing, or should they be going about it another way to make things come to fruition? Because if they've been fighting this fight for so long.
No, I think they're going on like 50-something days.
Right, they've created like their own little city. But now that you have, you know, Homeland Security coming in, and they're flexing their muscle, and like you said, they just snatching people up and put them in like unmarked vehicles type deal. You don't know if they taking it, are they arresting them, are they off with their head? Like, you know, who knows? Who knows? Where are these people at? Yeah. You know? So what is the answer to this? How do you make change in the right way without having Homeland Security starting to come and take place of the policemen and, you know, really causing a ruckus?
Nah, I think you need ruckus. You need ruckus. You need that shit. You need the city is crying out. Okay. See, the funny thing is, like, nobody wants to feel disrespected and mistreated, and like they don't have a fair chance. Right. So a couple weeks ago, maybe like a month or two ago or a month ago, the police officer was in front of everyone. He had all his police behind him, and he was like, "Oh, you remember that, right?
The New York police officer.
You remember that, right?" And everything he was saying
is an idiot. He was an idiot.
Was what black people have been saying. Right. Like, we want to be respected. We want to be heard. You know what I'm saying? So,
yeah. This guy, he was going on a rant, legit.
Exactly.
Legit rant.
But he's saying everything that we're saying.
Man.
So, in cases like this, nobody wants to feel that.
Right.
Nobody wants to feel that. But
Understood.
what can we do, man? The Ted Wheeler, the mayor.
Okay,
so he got tear gas. He got like sprayed, and basically that was. A lot of people are saying that he did it on purpose because he's not necessarily for the people, but he wanted to do that to, you know what I mean, kind of like stir up something. So he wanted to kind of like be that sacrifice.
Hey man, politics.
Yeah, nah.
All types of, when it comes to scheming for money and stuff like that, you're starting to see a whole bunch of business. You're starting to see a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
Like turn face. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Like that's just a stunt. Oh, I'll take this tear gas.
Yeah.
Oh, because I was out there fighting with the people. I remember I got tear gas.
Yeah.
It'll go down to history
Exactly.
as, because he was fighting for the people. Now I can swing boats. Now I can, you know, stay in the place that I'm at because now you're trying to see, like I'm putting the wool over your eyes to the point that, hey, you believe that I'm on your side.
Exactly.
But as soon as I lock down my position, I'm gonna do whatever I can to do away with your people. And it wasn't like I was fighting the fight for you at all.
Exactly.
So that sucks to see that.
So this
during the time that we're going through so much.
Nah, it's dangerous.
People are doing
It's dangerous and manipulative.
Boy, who you telling?
You know what I mean?
Who you telling, bro?
COVID's popping. They said Google just allow all their workers to stay working remotely until July 2021.
That's crazy.
And I also saw that Walmart said that people can stop wearing their masks. They're not going to enforce people to wear their masks anymore because they want to protect their workers. They don't want people trying to fight their workers.
Ooh. All right.
Walmart, get them, man.
Let's start off with Google. Google and COVID, honestly. What COVID has showed the whole world is all that work can be done from home. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gotta go into the office. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I really don't have to go in the office. All that work that you said I couldn't do at home, yes, it could actually be done. So what we know as work-life balance or whatnot might be changed forever. You might have 3 days in the office and 2 days at home.
I would love that.
Are you? There's gonna be some type of thing because now everybody's gonna be like, bruh, I can just work from home.
No.
You know what I'm saying? But COVID is jumping.
Yeah,
I saw that.
That's kind of my work situation. Like I come in, I work kind of hybrid. If I gotta go in, I go in, knock out some shit, and be up out there, bitch. Like it's lovely and it's comfortable. I love it. I love it like that.
People are gonna start shifting towards that because, and that might be one of those requirements that people are looking for when they're trying to get a job. You know how you're looking for. What type of benefits do they have? What's my vacation and stuff like that? And it's gonna be like, well, do I get to work at home?
No.
That's gonna be one of those things where it's gonna be like, hey, I need that in my life.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Saying?
If y'all ain't got that, I don't even want to put my resume in.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Just wait till they start talking about essential pay. Nah, I need essential pay.
Run that.
You know what I'm saying?
That's gonna be a different tax bracket.
Yeah, add that on there. There was this church in Alabama where 40 people got diagnosed with COVID. They had like a revival.
Why?
And the lady,
for what?
One of the interviewers was like, yo, we knew the risk. So, you know what I'm saying? I think only 2 people are really like having serious issues, but
that's 40
man.
People.
Nah, like
that's
you really gotta like be careful. You know what I'm saying? Out here, like this shit ain't no joke. Along with that, they also started new vaccine trials. I think the first person to get the vaccine was in Savannah, Georgia. She was a
Dawn Baker.
Yeah, Dawn Baker. She was a broadcaster.
She is, yeah. She a broadcaster.
And she don't know if she got the placebo or the real thing. So if she dropped that, nah, I didn't mean to say that.
This guy here.
I didn't mean to say that.
Bruh, Dawn. First off, that was a dumb mistake. I would have never tried that. I don't care what the hell. I don't care what the hell they got going on, bruh. No deal. I'm not going for it. You know what I'm saying? Stop.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Stop that.
Yeah. No.
And then another thing is like, one thing that I'm scared of, and I'm gonna just be completely transparent with you guys.
What, is syphilis?
Not syphilis, not necessarily syphilis, but it is the same thing as Tuskegee, right?
Yeah.
You will see a lot of shoot, you're gonna see a lot of African Americans. You're gonna see a lot of Hispanics. You're gonna see, what's the word that I'm looking for, Luce? I'm going for it.
Minorities.
You're gonna see a lot of minorities. My guy right here too.
Boom.
Hey, in a Ric Flair. Woo! All right, so you're gonna see a lot of minorities getting this.
What, vaccines?
The vaccines, right? But I feel like the vaccines is just a way of.
What?
Just think about it, y'all. Just think about it.
Okay.
Like the vaccine is a way of like.
So you're not for the vaccine? People. You're not for the vaccine?
No, I'm not. Not necessarily. I'm not for the new iPhone vaccine. Follow me when I say the new iPhone vaccine. Every time a new iPhone comes out, it got bugs in it. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta wait a couple months until those bugs are already worked out. Okay. So you get an expensive brand new phone. You first in line to get this brand new phone. I'm so excited I got the new iPhone. Get it home, a week later, that junk, oh man, it's messing up. Why is it messing up? Because you still haven't worked out all the kinks.
Right.
So don't put me on the new iPhone list, you know what I'm saying? Let me take this shot and figure it out. No, hell no, I'm good. You know what I'm saying? And for Dawn Baker to do that, because a lot of people follow her in Savannah. Yeah. Savannah is full of minorities. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
So you think this is an attack on minorities to have this vaccine?
I think that if they push the issue of for minorities to get it, and which I've seen in a couple news reports,
Damn.
like they're pushing minorities to go ahead and get this vaccine. Yeah. I feel that the minorities are going to be the ones who's going to really have long-lasting effects from this vaccine.
Okay, wait, hold on. Okay, so there was an article about another mutation of COVID already emerging. So this vaccine may not. So this vaccine may move by the time might mutate by the time they turn it out. And then she said, "I thought you were about to say you didn't believe in vaccines," and it had her word.
No, I believe in vaccines. I'm just saying for this.
So do you get flu shots?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I work in healthcare, so I had to.
Ah, okay.
I missed one flu shot when Nova was born. I wasn't.
Well,
I didn't
want that's when you're supposed to get the flu shot.
No, but I was right. I didn't. Nova's fine. Just letting you know. But I truly do believe in vaccines because I work in healthcare, so I see that we gotta take vaccines.
You don't see how backwards that is?
No, I'm telling you that I'm not for the first batch of these vaccines.
Okay.
Because that's the iPhone vaccines. Like,
I feel
it's gonna have some glitches. They're gonna have people having some issues.
Moot point. Meaning like not relevant. Oh, I was like, I ain't never heard of moot. You just taught me something.
What?
Moot point.
What is a moot point?
She just told you.
What is it? Thank you. But yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I was lost.
After they get the kinks out, then possibly working towards that. Yeah. But for the time being.
So you see yourself getting the COVID vaccine?
Yeah, well, it's gonna have to be down to. Yeah, I got children. I got 2 kids under 1. You know what I'm saying? Well, Nova's 1 and Cruz 1 month. You know what? Of course I'm gonna have to get it because I want my babies to be fine.
Nah, I feel indifferent about these vaccines.
All right,
because
talk
it's
to me.
Like I'm not trying to put that shit in my body. You know what I mean? I don't want to put that shit in my body. Like I've been good, and the only time I've ever gotten sick
is when
I fucking went and got the flu shot. You know what I mean? So I don't know. I feel indifferent about it.
You saying no, bro?
I don't.
I want my kids to be safe. I want to have a safe life.
They gotta be safe.
Why they gotta be safe?
So do you think that? So do you think that? Do you think that they'll make this mandatory?
Oh yeah.
Or is that unlawful?
No, because the flu shot's mandatory.
Flu shot's not mandatory.
Well,
you don't have to.
You have to have some sort of reason, whether it's your religion or something. Something has. There are guidelines to that where you can't, why you don't have to get it, but most of the time it is mandatory.
Flu shot is not mandatory.
For working in healthcare.
I mean, working in healthcare, yeah, like depending on your job.
Yeah,
but
working in healthcare,
like
it's mandatory. We gotta go through everybody got to sign a document.
Wow, you ever lied?
No.
Like I ain't getting that shit.
I'm a supervisor, so like what I look like. That man sound like a Scooby Doo or something, but.
Damn.
I mean, it's important, but I'm not in a rush to get the first batch of vaccine. Like Dawn Baker, I wouldn't have been Dawn Baker. No, I don't care.
Yeah.
Hey, it's for the story.
What about Lil Will?
Screw that story.
What about Lil Will? Would you be Lil Will? Like I'm Lil Will.
Lou Will, man. Hey, Lou Will said he had to get up out that bubble. If y'all didn't know, Lou Will is a 15-year vet.
Yeah.
He is from Atlanta. I remember our freshman year at Savannah State. I forgot his. I remember he used to date like a model or something. She was a freshman. She was a freshman at Savannah State too. You know what I'm saying? And everybody was trying to holler at her.
Really?
Her name was like Amber or something. I can't remember. She's tall.
All right, come on, man.
Whatever. I'm just saying. She was attractive, but everybody was trying to holler at her or whatnot. And she was like, nah, I talked to a basketball player. It was like, all right, what school you play for? Lou Will went straight from high school to the league. You know what I'm saying? He went straight from high school to playing with the Sixers.
Yeah.
So it was like, you know what college you go to? He from Atlanta. Did you go to Georgia? Did you go? She's like, nah, he in the league. Everybody, shoot. We ain't nothing else to talk about.
Yeah.
But Lou Will, 15-year vet, plays for the LA Clippers. Lou Will said he had to get off the bubble for something.
Yeah.
But he also said I had to go get me something to eat.
I mean, you gotta eat.
In the midst of getting something to eat, Lou Will took himself to a strip club. Strip clubs have great food, just throwing that out there. And if ever in Atlanta, you need to hit you a strip club and get some wings. I'm just telling you, they bust.
Yeah.
But Lou Will had to go get him some wings.
Yeah.
Bad thing was, he saw the guy Jack Harlow in the strip club too, and Jack Harlow decided to put on his story. That's how he got caught up, man.
Oh man,
he tagged him too.
Yeah,
how you gonna tag an NBA player when you know he's supposed to be in a bubble and y'all in the strip club?
Yeah, he did some hot shit.
This man, come on, bruh. He was too excited. He got to see Lou Will, so he tagged him. He tagged him in a post, and it hit the waves, and Lou Will got busted. He's suspended for 10 days.
10 days. He
got a 10-day quarantine.
Yeah. How many games is that? Just 2?
I think either way, it's still like, damn, bro, like you missing games because you wanted to be selfish and go to the thing.
But they did say that it wasn't even no dancers in there. It was just open like a restaurant.
Oh.
So
what?
Yeah. There wasn't no strippers. He was just at, just on the scene.
I just had to order him to go or something.
You never know. It could have been a lie.
Hey, man. But with that being said, it's just like a lot of people are to the brink. Like, man, screw this. I'm tired of being boxed up. I'm tired of being in the bubble. I don't want to do nothing. And people say, oh, he got money. You know what I'm saying? He risking it all. He got money. If I was him, I wouldn't be able to. Man, you don't know what you'll do if you was in that position. Yeah. You don't know what you'll do if you was in that position. Do you think that's too harsh? What? For them to like suspend him for 10 days, him out of quarantine. Why they can't just test him and then be like, "Oh, you good, bro"? Cause it lives for so long. You can't just test him one time. Like it still lives. You can have it for like 14 days. But that's if you have it. Usually, if you he couldn't still remain getting. But usually, how this shit work is talk to me. It take 2 days. Okay. So if you don't feel no symptoms by the second day, then it's most likely that you don't have it, unless you just like asymptomatic. Then in that case, they should just test the nigga and see if you got it or not. In the same sense, though, I gotta make an example out of you. So yeah. Those 10 days, even if you ain't sick. Those 10 days still got to show that, hey, if y'all screw up, there is consequences to your actions. Yeah, that shit hurt. And and then we're gonna broadcast it to everybody. And now Lou Will looks like this man. Really, bruh? Really? You couldn't leave the strip club alone? Really? You just had to get these chicken wings? Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It just looks bad on him. I hate it for him, but hey, Lou Will, you had to make smarter decisions. Yeah. But out of 15 years, that's the only dirt you really got on Lou Will. Hey, you got a great career, man. Salute to you. Yeah. Lou Will always doing great things in Atlanta. Try to get at him. Yeah, 15 years. He said, bro, 15 years. You only got that little bit of dirt on me. Come on, bro. Yeah. Fly a kite. Yeah. Shout out to Kyrie. Donating $1.5 million to the WNBA players that are sitting out. Hold on. Yeah. WNBA players. Yeah. Hey. They really showing up too. Hey, we salute you. They really showing up. Ooh. Did you see them like walk off? On the national anthem? Yeah, on the national anthem. Who was it? The New York Liberty and Seattle Storm. Yes. They walked off. Yeah, they walked off the court during the national anthem, which was like, that's powerful. Like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta see this. Y'all gotta feel this. They did a moment of silence for Breonna Taylor. They're wearing Breonna Taylor's name on the back of their jerseys.
Yeah, that's beautiful, man. They
not even though Black Lives Matter, but really on some. Say her name. You gonna say my name? You gonna say hers too? Yeah,
it's the Say Her Name campaign and social injustice initiative.
Salute to them, man.
So yeah,
that's really dope. WNBA, man, thank you for being for using your voice and being a huge voice when it comes down to the wrong going on in today's society. So thank you so much.
Yeah, man.
We appreciate that.
The Marlins, the baseball team.
Lose. See, this why you gotta do Lou Will like you doing Lou Will.
Yeah, okay, right? Yeah. You're right.
You got to do Lou Will with the 10-dayer. Because the Marlins got how many players out, Loose?
11. Well, 11 players and coaches have been infected with COVID.
Because some of the Marlins might have went to a strip club. Ain't what I was telling, but shoot, they went to. This is speculation. I know they didn't get it from being around each other because they always been around each other. So that means somebody had to venture off.
So should baseball have a bubble?
They should have something. They've already been playing with no fans in the stands and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but these boys, so many people got sick that they are not gonna be able to have their home opener. We can't even play our home opener because we out here. It's out here in this lab.
That shit crazy.
That's crazy. So I mean, dude, you guys got to take it serious for sure.
Love seeing all the players who will only answer interview questions with justice for Breonna. Oh yeah, that part.
Tobias Harris.
Yeah.
Who was it? Was it Tobias Harris?
Maybe, yeah.
From Washington. Somebody follow me up. I'll post a picture on Better as Possible.
That shit,
I'll post a picture on Better as Possible. I'll figure it out. But yes, to use your platform. If you have a platform, if you don't have a platform, create a platform to make sure that you're saying, hey, this is worth having a conversation. This is worth discussing this. This is injustice going on, and I will no longer stand for it.
Yep.
If you support me, you're not going to no longer stand for this because change needs to be made.
Yep.
And for the NBA players and for the WNBA players and any other sports going on that are really making change, not necessarily just trying to get the money game or making business decisions, but really making change. We're fighting to make change. We're not just doing this and just going to sweep it under the rug. Every time we get on the court, you understand that I am fighting for change. Yeah, I might be playing basketball, but you still got to read. You still have to read Breonna Taylor on the back of my jersey the whole time I'm playing. That don't just come off like a T-shirt. I got it on my jersey now. So it's a forever reminder to let you know that this is not right, and we're going to do something about it, and we're going to continue to do something about it until something gets done. Yeah,
like Black Lives Matter is on the court. And I would ask, do you think that's enough?
No.
Do you think there's more that they can do?
Hell yeah, there's never enough. Never enough.
Yeah.
If there's people who have injustice, there's never enough that you can do until it's done, until it's over with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? As long as there's still some injustice, as long as there's still cops killing people and no prison time, these people out here on vacations now.
Right.
They're murderers and they're on vacation taking pictures, living a regular life. Hell no.
Yeah.
You got to keep on doing something.
Shit.
Buying Oreos. Man, you got to keep on doing something. You got to continue to fight for what's right. So, hell no, bro.
Shit, we about wrapped up, but we're about to get another $1,200. We're about to get another $1,200. But they did extend the eviction law or something like that. They extended that for
because people are about to start getting over.
Yeah, man.
These people are about to start throwing these folks out of their houses, which is unfortunate. Man. So
I think just if we really wanted change, which if we wanted change, we would have voted for Bernie Sanders. So obviously people don't want to change the system and change the way things are. But if we did, this would be the perfect time. In my mind, you know what I mean? Just the idea of just going out and having a job. I think in a perfect world, it would be, what is your passion? If we as humans started looking for work in a way and finding our passion,
right?
You know what I mean? I think that would change the way the whole outlook of how the world even operates. So this system that we've
we've created.
That we've grown into.
Very much so, Luce, and that's a solid point when you're saying if people were to, because there's tons of people that are working right now, and you'd be like, hey, what field? Where did you graduate in?
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near what I got a degree in.
Yeah, no.
But what is your passion? What do you truly want?
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? What is it that you really want with your life? Do you want to just complain about the job that you hate, the boss that you hate, whatever the case may be, or do you want to really live the life that you want?
Yep.
And when people live the life that you want, like that they want, when they just venture out and they do their own thing, like you see those people and then you start envying those people because you're like, damn, I wish I could be flying like them.
Yep.
Well, stop wishing and just go do it. Mm-hmm. Flint, you sound so easy. You know what? Hey, a pandemic hit in March.
Yeah.
And it flipped up the whole world. You can start tomorrow and change your whole world.
Ain't it a coincidence that they got Bernie Sanders the fuck out of here trying to do free healthcare, and then all of a sudden we had a pandemic? Ain't that crazy? Ain't that like?
Hey, one thing for certain, and we almost out of here. Yeah. One thing for certain, man. I'm just be honest with y'all. Donald Trump, in my opinion, is not built for being the president. Not the president, but Donald Trump is a businessman and he runs the country just like a business. That's it. He runs the country just like a business. A bad business at times. Sometimes he's saying, I'm all about the money. Okay, let's get everybody out the way who can stop this. I moved Bernie Sanders up out of, get him up out of here.
Yeah.
I moved the scientists in the middle who could tell me that this is gonna cause a pandemic. Get them up out of here. Yeah. We don't need that job. We don't need this.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna move all these people because at the end of the day, I'm still tied in with with the pharmaceuticals. I'm still tied in with somewhere.
Okay.
So I'm still making business. All right. Well, if we do it this way, now everybody's gonna have to pay this amount of money to flood the whole United States of America with a new vaccine or a whole new, and everybody's still, the rich get richer, right. The poor stay poor.
I mean,
but I'm still a business. I'm still running it like a business, not necessarily saying, hey man, you're killing people. People are dying. That's why you got reports where they're like, well, 10% of kids will die.
Yeah,
you're like 10%. It's like that's like 1,000 kids, and you're like.
Yeah, but
how you got that in your mind?
I would. It'll be a good time for like you to invest in like one of those companies that, you know what I'm saying, are pushing the vaccines.
Very much so. Do your research. And just keep your eye on the wave. The money wave will be coming when it comes down to drugs. Shoot, farms always moving. Yeah, man. Pharmacies already.
Oh, and check out my Henrietta Lacks record that I just dropped.
Luz, say it one more time for the people in the back.
Henrietta, y'all check that shit out. Just drop the video.
True.
And the merch coming soon. You know what I'm saying? This is like our test product that we kind of testing out, trying to get this shit right. So yeah, I'm excited for our future, bro. We moving, man. We had 25 episodes.
It's a blessing.
Yeah, man.
Who would have thought? We did better as possible.
Better as possible.
Forever and always, man. Thank y'all.
Yeah, man.
Thank y'all again for tuning in. Episode 25, about to wrap. Better as possible. Always know that. Remain with that energy, knowing that better as possible. You can create, you can do, you can be whatever you want. I'm rambling right now. You can be whatever you want.
Yeah.
If you really want to be it, man. Better is possible. Good is not enough. Why not be great?
Yeah, man. And thank y'all for just sticking with us.
25 episodes.
25 episodes, man. Like we hit that quarter. Like I can't wait to say 100. You feel me? Like I'm like
feel good.
Getting to 25, I was like, oh shit, we can get to 100.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm excited about that. I might fucking pop a bottle. We might just drink Moet that whole episode.
I think I'm gonna get dressed. I think I'm gonna be like in a suit.
Nigga, hell yeah. A fucking tuxedo.
I think we're gonna need to be in the studio and then like smoking cigars and stuff.
Oh man, let's go.
Hey, y'all stay tuned for the Better As Possible podcast, episode 100.
Let's
We're at
continue.
25 now, but hey, stay tuned. We're only going to continue to get better because we understand that what?
Better is motherfucking possible.
You heard what the man said. You already know. Like, share, comment, tune in each and every Monday for our live shows. On Wednesday, we drop the episode on YouTube.
Subscribe to our YouTube too, man. Don't play with it.
Like, subscribe, love.
Yeah, and I learned a new word today. Moot.
What? Use it in a sentence.
Don't moot me.
Okay, that was good enough.
I'll read up on that.
That was good enough. The next, well, I was gonna say one more thing, man. Better as possible. I can't. You said something.
Oh no, you got fucking 17 seconds to say it, bro.
I'm running out of time. She said, "Moot."
Hey, where you get this fucking shirt from, bro?
Augusta.
That's hard, bro.
Augusta.
And we didn't plan this black and gray shit. Like that's just the. When you in sync, man, you just in sync. So this wasn't no plan. This just God's work. This is just God's plan.
Better as possible. You see it?
Yeah.
You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through, remember that better is possible. You got this. You got this. Remember that better is possible. No matter what you're going through.